Judge orders veteran to take off medal. What happens next destroys his career. A judge ordered a veteran to remove his medal. What happened next shocked everyone and destroyed the judge's career. Stay with me till the end to find out the full story. Before we start, comment your city or country. Let us see how far this story reaches. If you enjoy this video, do not forget to subscribe. James Foster stood tall and proud inside the courtroom. He was wearing his military uniform, his Silver Star medal shining above his heart. This was not a parade. This was a civil hearing. But before anything could begin, the judge interrupted him. "Remove that medal," the judge said coldly. "You are not in battle here." The room became silent. James asked quietly if he had broken any court rules by wearing the medal. The judge smirked and said, "This is not a military event, sir." What the judge did not understand was that this demand would spark a huge outrage across the country, and soon the judge would lose his position forever. At 62 years old, James Foster was a man who avoided attention. After serving 28 years in the U.S. Army, with tours in Iraq and Afghanistan, he had returned home quietly. He never sought fame. His Silver Star medal was a symbol of honor for lives saved in dangerous situations. That cold Monday morning, James arrived at the county courthouse. He was there to settle a minor dispute about land and zoning with a developer. He wore his uniform not for show, but because it stood for respect and truth to him. The courtroom was simple. A few people sat quietly. The presiding judge, Ronald Matz, was known for being strict and hard to impress. When James stood to speak, the judge raised his hand. "Before you say anything, Mr. Foster, take off that medal," the judge ordered sharply. James blinked in disbelief. "Sir, am I breaking any rules?" he asked with respect. "This is my courtroom," the judge said firmly. "Take it off now." James looked the judge in the eye and spoke calmly. "Sir, I have faced enemies with more honor than what you just showed me." Someone in the audience started recording the moment. That video would change everything. The clip lasted less than a minute. It showed a tired veteran standing proud in his uniform, refusing to remove his medal when asked. His words, "I have faced enemies with more honor than what you just showed me," went viral. Within a day, the video had more than 1.2 million views. Veterans and military supporters shared it everywhere. Hashtags like #honor the uniform and #medal respect trended on social media. The judge, Ronald Matz, suddenly faced enormous backlash. Thousands of complaints flooded the state judicial board. Peaceful protests appeared outside the courthouse. Veterans in full uniform held photos of fallen friends and stood silently. Meanwhile, James kept quiet. He refused interviews and news appearances. His calm dignity spoke louder than words. The media dug deeper and found a pattern. Judge Matz had a history of disrespecting military personnel. He had mocked PTSD claims and denied service animals in his court. Old complaints resurfaced, painting a troubling picture. This was no longer just a viral moment. It had turned into a full scandal. James filed an official complaint. He was backed by veterans groups, legal advocates, and the Department of Veterans Affairs. The state acted fast. An emergency hearing was held to examine Judge Matz's behavior. Powerful testimonies came from James and other veterans who had suffered disrespect in that courtroom. A Marine widow tearfully told how the judge had made her remove her late husband's burial flag during a custody case. The evidence was clear. The Oversight Board not only recommended punishment, but called for immediate removal. Judge Matz was suspended while the final decision was made. He released a statement but did not apologize. His reputation was ruined. A once respected judge was now a symbol of arrogance and disgrace. In contrast, James Foster received a call from the governor. That week, in front of an applauding crowd at the state capitol, James was honored with a civic medal. This award recognized his military service and the grace he showed under unfair treatment. James never wanted revenge. He wanted respect. What happened in that courtroom revealed a deeper truth: how heroes are often ignored when they are no longer in uniform, and how honor is not always given the respect it deserves. New laws were passed. Judges must now attend special training to understand and respect veterans properly. James Foster's story became a symbol of courage and calm strength. Courage is not only about facing gunfire, it is about standing firm when those in power try to take away your dignity. For every veteran who has been dismissed or disrespected, James left one message: you do not need a gavel to fight for justice. Sometimes all it takes is refusing to bow your head. If you liked this story, please subscribe and share it with your friends.